Hi, this is Angela with Parkrose Permaculture. I am standing in the front yard of my garden in Portland, Oregon. It is the very end of November and I am cleaning up the front yard beds, and I wanted to share a little surprise I found. So it's an unusual sunny day. Normally it's pretty rainy this time of year, so I'm taking advantage of the weather and doing some cleanup and pruning. So I have these honeyberry bushes here. There is one here, a low-growing one here, and I have like 8 others. So honeyberries don't actually need any pruning. They are in the honeysuckle family, hence the name honeyberry. And they really don't require any pruning except thinning out super old or broken wood, or wood that is touching the ground. So you can see this is an upright variety. It grows really upright. And if you look at this one, I'm going to come in here. This is more of a rounded, low-growing variety, and I don't know if you can see, it tends to get these branches that grow really low to the ground. And I've already mulched here with leaves from my neighbor's maple tree and then wood chips. So I'm trying to remove the branches that are touching the ground because they can wick up too much moisture and get fungal growth, which can damage the plant. So I don't prune anything except the guys that are down low here. So in the process of pruning back these branches that are really low hanging and touching the ground, I don't know if you can see right here. So this branch was arcing down here into the ground, and so I trimmed it back to an upright shoot. And then when I trimmed it and pulled the low growing branch off, cut the low growing branch off that was touching the ground, it was actually pressed all the way down here into the ground. What I found when I removed it is this guy right here. I don't know if you can see, it has a whole bunch of roots. So what happened is I accidentally ended up layering this plant. So layering is a form of propagation where you scarify the stem and then you bury it in the dirt. And for some plants, you need to add rooting hormone, and for some you don't. Honeyberries are not actually that easy to propagate, but apparently this accidentally layered. So it had been buried for several months and grew all these nice healthy roots. So what I'm going to do now, this is actually a really tasty variety, and it's really compact. It gets maybe 2.5 feet tall. So I have a good spot for this. What I'm going to do is I have these 2 sections here, roots here and roots here. And then there is this lateral stem connecting the 2 of them. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to snip this right in the middle. And so now I have this one and this one. And I'm going to plant them both. They both have a nice section of roots and a nice upright vertical shoot. And I'm going to plant them in the garden. I'm going to get 2 new honeyberry bushes for absolutely no work, totally for free. So it was a nice little surprise. 2 more honeyberries. These retail for about 20 bucks. So it was nice to get 2 of them for free without having to do any work. So yeah, that is a little bit of pruning in the winter garden and a little bit of a nice surprise, accidental propagation. I'll be back later. Thanks.